everyone. Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will learn some more important points related to the lesson World Between the World Wars from the 10th class Social Studies textbook. The Economic Depression 1929 to 1939. The economic depression began around the end of 1929 and lasted almost till 1939 when the Second World War started. During this decade, the economy declined worldwide because of a decline in demand and fall in prices. In America, as many as 25% people and nearly 33% people in many other countries were unemployed. The prices reduced for agricultural produce, causing pauperization of millions of farmers and stopping of cultivation. Economists like J.M. Keynes argued that the state is responsible to keep the economy going. If it fails to do so, it can lead to situations of depression. Keynes argued that during economic decline, when demand decreases, the state should invest funds and generate employment which will help people to earn money and demand goods in the market. Franklin Roosevelt, who became the president of US, announced the New Deal which promised relief to the victims of depression, reform of financial institutions and steps to ensure economic recovery by undertaking large public works. He also introduced the much needed social security system in the US. Economic depression in Germany. German economy faced severe crisis after the war. It was under the burden of paying war damages, etc. Due to excessive inflation, people had to carry currency in carts to buy one loaf of bread. The German economy was the worst hit by the depression. By 1932, industrial production was reduced to 40% of its 1929 level. More than 6 million people were unemployed. On the streets of Germany, the men were with placards around their necks saying, willing to do any work. Rise of Fascism, Nazism. Fascism was one ideology which developed in the period after the First World War, especially in the defeated countries. It emphasized the idea of national unity in order to expand and win over other nations. They were against both communism and liberalism. Fascists wanted to build unity in their nations through a dictatorial state that promoted the mass mobilization of the majority community of the nation. Fascism used political violence, war, and conquest as a means to achieve national revival. It stood for state controlled capitalism and opposed socialism and communism. It also stood for abolition of all private industries. This ideology was more popular in the defeated countries who were feeling insulted because of the conditions imposed on them by the Versailles Treaty and was began with the victory of Benito Mussolini in Italy in 1922. Hitler and his Nazi party came to power in Germany in 1933. General Franco came to power in Spain after a long military campaign against the democratic state in 1939. Hitler promised to build a strong nation undo the injustice of the Versailles Treaty and restore the dignity of the German people. He promised to remove all foreign influences and fight all foreign conspiracies against Germany. It is the right of the most powerful race to conquer the world, said by Hitler. He targeted minority communities like Jews, Gypsies, etc., as the main cause of all problems. He also attacked communism and capitalism, terming both of them as Jewish conspiracies. He promised to build a strong state which would fight with both of them. In 1928, the Nazi Party had got less than 2.6% votes in the Reichstag, the lower house of the German parliament. But by 1932, it had become the largest party in Germany with 37% votes. Hitler came to power and immediately took steps to establish an undemocratic and autocratic rule. He stopped the working of all democratic institutions like parliament. This included arbitrary arrest of political opponents, especially the communists, and putting them in concentration camps. Nazis tried to teach their children right from the beginning in only thinking of Nazi ideology of racial superiority of Germany. All boys between the ages of 6 and 10 went through a parliamentary training in Nazi ideology. At the end of the training, they had to take an oath of loyalty to Hitler. Robert Ley, head of the German Labour Front, said, "We start training when the child is 3 years old." In an address to women at the Nuremberg Party rally 8 September 1934, Hitler said, "Every child that women bring to the world is a battle." And also he said, "The woman is the most stable element in the preservation of a folk." Nazi ideology depended on majoritarian principles. Jews were merely 0.75% of the population in Germany. On 3rd March 1933, the famous Enabling Act was passed. This act established dictatorship in Germany. It gave Hitler all powers to sideline parliament and rule by his order. Special surveillance and security forces were created to control and order society in ways that the Nazis wanted. Green uniform and the SA, or the stormtroopers, formed the Gestapo, the SS, criminal police, and the security service. Hitler assigned the responsibility of economic recovery to the economist Hazam Shah. SACT aimed at full production and full employment through a state funded work creation program. This project produced the famous German superhighways and the people's car, the Volkswagen. Hitler followed an aggressive foreign policy to recover the territories lost by Germany after the First World War. By 1939, he attacked Poland, and as we saw earlier, this started off the Second World War. In the Second World War, the number of people killed included about 6 million Jews, 2 lakhs gypsies, 10 million Polish, 70,000 Germans who were considered mentally and physically disabled, besides innumerable political opponents or people of different religious faith. Nazis killed thousands of people in gas chambers in various killing centers like Auschwitz. Thank you for watching our videos. To get a notification of our further videos, make sure to subscribe our channel.